Chabad of Tribeca has a story to tell. It's the story of a strong community, a community of leaders, current and future, with big dreams.
It's the story of thoughtful and dedicated staff members that do everything they can to provide high-quality offerings for every one of us. It's the story of an incredible community that comes together from young to old to learn, play, pray, grow, celebrate, and give back.
It's a story of educators who bring the love of learning to our children with endless passion and commitment. It's the story of hundreds who stream through our doors. It's a story filled with magical moments that are intentionally designed to make every day a meaningful one.
Chabad of Tribeca's mission is to help people discover the beauty and richness of their Jewish identity. And because people are different, the ways they'll connect will be different.
Whether it be through My Little School, Hebrew School, or adult ed and teen groups, the Family Mitzvah Club, and various volunteer activities, or the synagogue, we are committed to helping people discover what tethers them to their Jewish roots.
My family was thinking about a place to live. We had heard about Tribeca. We didn't know a ton about it. And it was a bit of a leap of faith. What started out as just a school, a place to send our kids, turned into a place to pray, a place to learn, a place to grow socially, spiritually, emotionally.
It really has allowed me to feel really connected and find a community that I never knew existed in New York City. I thought it only existed in the suburbs. I thought it only existed in my smaller South African community that I grew up in. But here in Tribeca, all of a sudden I feel like I'm in this little welcoming neighborhood because of Chabad within New York City.
Without having a very religious education, I feel very comfortable here. They've really curated a wonderful group of warm individuals who care about Judaism, who care about their neighborhood, who care about the city, and that makes all the difference.
When we walk into these doors, my son Charlie, my wife Daniela, it really feels like this is a place that we can call home, and it envelops you in its warmth. During these times, it can be a little hard to be a Jew in public. There's a rise of anti-Semitism that I think everyone is experiencing to some degree. And there's a tendency to turn inward, to maybe cower. And I think something that's so impactful about Chabad of Tribeca is that it stands for the exact opposite, that we need to stand tall, that we need to embrace our Jewish identity, our Jewish heritage, that is the strongest part of who we are. That's the answer to bigotry.
I'm thinking about the holiday party they did for Hanukkah on a Sunday afternoon at the Fire Department Museum in Soho. The kids loved it, and they had some entertainment for everyone. Both Jackie and I walked away from it. It was like, wow, that was just really warm and loving.
I was really emotional watching all the kids singing the Hanukkah songs. They're really proud of who they are. On Hanukkah, we had a whole lot of friends over who had no idea what Hanukkah was about. And our 6-year-old who goes to the Hebrew school got up and explained the whole thing and then did this mashup song that she'd learned at Hebrew school that went for about 5 minutes. Everyone's jaws dropped. I mean, it was unbelievable. That is all because of Chabad and the Hebrew school. It is incredible. And it's amazing that kids can go to school all day and have a long day and then go to Hebrew school and just love it so much.
Growing up, I always used to do Shabbat dinners, blessings every Friday with my family. And when I got to New York, I just could never remember to do it. I couldn't find the time to do it. And when my older son started at My Little School, it just became really easy and organic. He asks to do Shabbat every single day. And on a Friday, he's pulling out the candles, he's getting ready for the grape juice, he's ready to eat the challah that he gets in his cubby. And it's just really a beautiful aspect that I'm so happy has just become such a natural part of every week within our home.
I have this image stuck in my head. It was Simchat Torah night. Everyone was in the sukkah, and it started raining. And because of the warmth and the authenticity, that rain actually became, in some ways, sort of a motivator for people to get excited, to get into it. And people started dancing in the rain. And I had this image of my son, Charlie. He was 2.5 or 3 at the time. And he's just smiling ear to ear. It may have been the 6th lollipop that he was on, but he really there was just pure joy. And for him to see that authentic, genuine joy in a Jewish environment, for him to see that, that this is what Jewish continuity is about. This is what it's like for me to be in an environment where other Jews are enjoying and enriching and growing in their Jewish existence. I mean, that's everything for a parent, and that's what we have at the Chabad of Tribeca.
Our story is the story of you. You have shown up, you have participated financially, you have volunteered your time, and you've trusted us with your children. You continue to help us bring the magic and build towards a bright future.
Our community, our volunteers, our older adults, our children, our partners, our colleagues, and our friends, our longtime supporters, and our first-time donors. All of us.
We are your Jewish home downtown. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.